From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 21st, 2019. We open with some political news. With Israel's general elections fast approaching, a major merger of parties was announced that could be a serious challenge to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Benny Gantz's Israel Resilience Party and Yair Lapid's Yesh Atid Party announced their partnership and said today that their new united party would be called Blue and White. Should they succeed, Gantz and Lapid would rotate serving as prime minister, with Gantz taking the post for the first 2.5 years, while Lapid would serve as foreign minister, and former defense minister and IDF chief of staff Moshe Ya'alon would have the third spot, reassuming his defense chief role. Another former IDF chief of staff, Gabi Ashkenazi, would reportedly be in the fourth slot. Meanwhile, Netanyahu, in response to the threat of a potentially strong centrist bloc, spoke to the Israeli public tonight, stressing the accomplishments of his government and why it was critical to prevent what he said would be a left-wing government led by Gantz and Lapid that would put Israel at risk. Yesterday, in an effort to unite the right, Netanyahu urged the Jewish Home Party to merge with the extremist Otzma HaYehudit Party, which is led by students of the late Rabbi Meir Kahane. Kahane's Kach party was removed and banned from the Knesset over its incitement to violence. The two parties will reportedly run on a joint ticket that would likely mean that at least one lawmaker from Otzma Yehudit could make it into the Knesset. French President Emmanuel Macron said his country would adopt a definition of anti-Semitism which determines that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. Macron spoke over the phone last night with Prime Minister Netanyahu and said that France would adopt the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's definition of anti-Semitism, which mentions hatred of Israel as a form of the phenomenon. Netanyahu expressed his appreciation to Macron. The phone call and announcement by the French leader follows a recent uptick in anti-Jewish hate crimes, including the defacing of almost 100 Jewish headstones at a cemetery earlier this week. The American Jewish Committee welcomed France's intention to adopt the definition, which it has advocated for, to European governments. Director of AJC Europe, Simone Rodin-Benzaken, called Macron's declaration critically important, but also noted, however, additional substantive, sustained, and meaningful steps are urgently required to seriously confront the scourge of anti-Semitism that has strikingly strong roots in French society. The 45th Annual Conference of Presidents Leadership Mission to Israel is underway. Participants yesterday toured the Gaza border to get an up-close look at security threats facing Israel. This was said to be the first ever visit by a foreign group to see construction on the security barrier that Israel is building along the Gaza border. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the gathering earlier this week, urging the unity of the Jewish people. Netanyahu said Israel will continue to be a home for all Jews, no matter where they come from or where they pray. The unity of our people, he said, is a source of our strength. Well, Israel is preparing to make history tonight, launching a lunar craft that will make Israel the fourth country in the world to land on the moon. Bereshit, which means in the beginning or Genesis in Hebrew, is scheduled to lift off on top of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. And if all goes according to plan, it will land on the moon on April the 11th. Bereshit's scientific tasks include the study of craters and of the local magnetic field. But the mission also hopes to ignite interest and curiosity in young people. SpaceIL, who teamed with Israeli aerospace industries in the project, wrote on their website that they are committed to inspiring the next generation in Israel and around the world to choose to study science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Bereshit will also carry an Israeli flag and a time capsule. Among those cheering Israel on is former U.S. astronaut Buzz Aldrin, who took to Twitter to wish Israel good luck. SpaceIL and Israel Aerospace will stream the launch live tonight on their Facebook page. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, February the 21st. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 8, it's Episode 2 of the award-winning Israeli drama A Touch Away. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with the widow of legendary baseball player Jackie Robinson, Rachel Robinson, on L'chaim. At 10:15, President of the Union for Reform Judaism, Rabbi Rick Jacobs, talks about Jewish outreach. And coming up right after this newscast tonight, a look at fashion trends in Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 21st, 2019. I'm Teisha Bader.